If doctors keep telling you there's nothing wrong, if every test comes back normal but the symptoms keep getting worse, if you've been dismissed, misdiagnosed, or told it's anxiety, you need to hear this right now. Medical science is looking in the wrong place. This is for those whose bodies are speaking a language that medicine doesn't understand. You've been searching for answers in doctors' offices, multiple appointments, multiple specialists, blood work, scans, tests that cost thousands of dollars. Everything comes back normal. They suggest anxiety medication, stress management. Some imply you're making it up. Others simply say, "We can't find anything wrong," and send you home. But you know something is happening. The symptoms are real. They're affecting your daily life. They're not imaginary. So you start to doubt yourself. Maybe it is all in your head. Maybe you are crazy. But here's what no doctor will tell you. There's an entire category of symptoms that medical science isn't equipped to detect or understand. Because these aren't physical malfunctions, they're energetic transformations. And Dolores Cannon spent 45 years documenting exactly what you're experiencing. Symptoms that doctors dismiss, but that have profound spiritual explanations. In thousands of hypnosis sessions, Dolores Cannon heard the same complaints from her clients, especially from the volunteers, the souls who came here for Earth's ascension. They'd all been to doctors. They'd all been dismissed. They'd all been told nothing was wrong. But in deep hypnosis, when Dolores accessed their higher consciousness, the truth came out. These weren't medical symptoms. They were ascension symptoms, physical manifestations of spiritual transformation that medical instruments can't measure and medical training doesn't recognize. Your blood work looks fine because this isn't happening in your blood. Your organs function normally because this isn't organ disease. Your brain scans show nothing because this isn't neurological damage. This is happening in your energy body, your light body, your DNA, systems that medical science doesn't acknowledge exist. Here are the 8 symptoms that doctors dismiss most often and what Dolores Cannon discovered they actually mean. Symptom 1. Extreme fatigue that sleep doesn't fix. You sleep 8, 10, 12 hours and wake up exhausted. Doctors test for anemia, thyroid issues, vitamin deficiencies. Everything's normal. They suggest depression or chronic fatigue syndrome, but those labels don't explain it. What Dolores discovered: your body is using massive amounts of energy to upgrade your DNA and rebuild your cellular structure at a crystalline level. This isn't tiredness from physical activity. This is your body doing the equivalent of renovating every cell while you're still living in it. Think of it like this. If you're running regular software, your computer uses normal power. But if you're installing a complete operating system upgrade while all your programs are still running, your system requires 10 times the energy. That's what's happening to you. Dolores found that volunteers need significantly more rest during active upgrade periods. This isn't laziness, this is biological necessity. What to do? Honor the fatigue. Rest without guilt. Your body will return to normal energy once the upgrade integrates, but forcing yourself through exhaustion slows the process. Symptom 2. Heart palpitations with no cardiac cause. Your heart races randomly, skips beats, pounds in your chest. You go to the ER certain you're having a heart attack. EKG is perfect. Heart monitors show nothing. Cardiologist says your heart is completely healthy, but the palpitations continue. What Dolores discovered: your heart chakra is expanding. Your heart is being recalibrated to process higher frequencies of love and compassion. The physical heart responds to this energetic expansion with palpitations, flutters, or racing. Dolores found this happens especially when you're integrating downloads related to unconditional love, when you're releasing old heart wounds, or when you're being prepared for healing work. Your heart isn't malfunctioning, it's upgrading its capacity. What to do? Place your hand on your heart and breathe slowly. Say, "I am safe. My heart is expanding." The palpitations usually calm within minutes when you stop fearing them and start honoring them. Symptom 3. Digestive issues that come and go mysteriously. One day you can eat anything. The next day, everything makes you sick. Doctors test for allergies, celiac, IBS, Crohn's, all tests negative. They tell you it's stress, but it's not stress. What Dolores discovered, your solar plexus chakra, your power center, is transforming, and your digestive system is directly connected to this energy center. As you reclaim your personal power, release old patterns of people-pleasing, and step into authentic self, your solar plexus processes this energetically. Your digestion reflects the transformation. Also, your body is becoming more sensitive to lower frequencies. Heavy foods, processed foods, foods made with anger or in factory farms. Your system starts rejecting these because your vibration is rising. Dolores found that many volunteers naturally shift toward lighter, higher vibration foods during Ascension. What to do? Listen to your body daily. What it accepts changes as your frequency shifts. Stop forcing foods your body is rejecting, even if you used to love them. Symptom 4. Mysterious aches and pains that move around. Today it's your neck, tomorrow your lower back, next week your shoulder. Doctors can't find inflammation, injury, or damage. Physical therapy doesn't help. The pain just migrates. What Dolores discovered, this is energy moving through your meridian system and activating different areas in sequence. Pain appears where energy is stuck or where old trauma is stored in your tissues. Your body stores every experience energetically. Childhood trauma in your hips, unexpressed emotions in your shoulders, past life memories in specific areas. As your frequency rises, these stored energies must release. The release process often feels like physical pain, but it's not tissue damage, it's energetic clearing. Dolores called this the body's wisdom release. Your body knows exactly what needs to clear and in what order. What to do? When pain appears, ask your body, what are you releasing? Often you'll get an intuitive hit about what memory or emotion is clearing. Breathe into the area. Allow the release. Symptom 5. Ringing in ears that ENT specialists can't explain. High-pitched tones, sometimes one ear, sometimes both. Sometimes it changes frequency. Hearing tests show nothing wrong. Doctors call it tinnitus and offer no real solution. But this isn't tinnitus. What Dolores discovered, you're receiving transmissions from higher dimensions. Your spiritual hearing is activating. The ringing is your frequency adjusting to receive information from your guides, your higher self, or higher dimensional beings. Different tones mean different things. High pitch in right ear often means you're receiving guidance. Left ear can indicate you're processing old energy. Both ears simultaneously often means a major frequency upgrade is happening. Dolores found that advanced souls often develop this as their primary communication channel with non-physical guidance. What to do? Instead of trying to stop it, start listening. Pay attention to when it happens. What were you thinking about? What's happening in your life? The ringing often comes with messages. Symptom 8. Dizziness and vertigo with no inner ear issue. The room spins, you feel off balance, you grab walls to steady yourself. Neurologist finds nothing, inner ear tests are normal, they suggest anxiety. But this isn't anxiety. What Dolores discovered, Your perception is shifting between dimensions. You're beginning to perceive beyond 3D reality, and your physical equilibrium struggles to adjust. Also, as your third eye activates and your pineal gland decalcifies, it affects your spatial perception and balance. You're learning to navigate with new senses awakening. Dolores found this happens especially during times when you're receiving major downloads or when the veil between dimensions is particularly thin for you. What to do? Ground yourself, literally. Feet on earth, hands on ground. Say, I am here, now, in this body, on this earth. The dizziness passes as you anchor. Symptom 9, sleep disruption, especially waking at 3 a.m., 3:33 a.m., or 4 a.m., wide awake, alert, like someone flipped a switch. Sleep studies show nothing abnormal. Doctors suggest sleep hygiene, melatonin, sleeping pills. Nothing works. What Dolores discovered, this is not insomnia, this is activation time. The hours between 3 and 5 are the most potent hours when the veil between dimensions is thinnest. Your higher self, your guides, and your soul deliberately wake you during this window to do energetic work, receive downloads, or communicate with non-physical guidance. You're not suffering from disrupted sleep, you're being called to spiritual work during the most potent hours. Dolores found that volunteers almost universally experience this. It's a feature, not a bug. What to do? Stop fighting it. When you wake, meditate, journal, or simply lie in awareness. You're receiving something during these hours. Honor it. Symptom 8, sudden sensitivities, food, sound, light, energy. Suddenly you can't handle crowds. Fluorescent lights give you headaches. Certain foods make you feel sick. Loud noises. Symptom 1, extreme fatigue that sleep doesn't fix. You sleep 8, 10, 12 hours and wake up exhausted. Doctors test for anemia, thyroid issues, vitamin deficiencies. Everything's normal. They suggest depression or chronic fatigue syndrome, but those labels don't explain it. What Dolores discovered: your body is using massive amounts of energy to upgrade your DNA and rebuild your cellular structure at a crystalline level. This isn't tiredness from physical activity. This is your body doing the equivalent of renovating every cell while you're still living in it. Think of it like this. If you're running regular software, your computer uses normal power. But if you're installing a complete operating system upgrade while all your programs are still running, your system requires 10 times the energy. That's what's happening to you. Dolores found that volunteers need significantly more rest during active upgrade periods. This isn't laziness, this is biological necessity. What to do? Honor the fatigue. Rest without guilt. Your body will return to normal energy once the upgrade integrates, but forcing yourself through exhaustion slows the process. Symptom 2, heart palpitations with no cardiac cause. Your heart races randomly, skips beats, pounds in your chest. You go to the ER certain you're having a heart attack. EKG is perfect. Heart monitors show nothing. Cardiologist says your heart is completely healthy, but the palpitations continue. What Dolores discovered: your heart chakra is expanding. Your heart is being recalibrated. Here's why doctors can't find what's wrong. Medical science studies the physical body, blood, organs, tissues, neurons, chemical processes. But what you're experiencing is happening in systems medicine doesn't acknowledge. Your energy body, the biofield that surrounds and interpenetrates your physical body. Your chakra system, energy centers that regulate life force. Your meridians, energy pathways that Chinese medicine recognizes but Western medicine ignores. Your light body, your higher dimensional form that's activating. Your DNA, the dormant strands that are awakening, not the two strands science studies. These systems are real. They're affecting your physical body, but medical instruments can't measure them. It's like trying to measure radio waves with a thermometer. You're using the wrong tool for what you're trying to detect. Dolores Cannon proved through thousands of sessions that these symptoms are real, not imaginary, common among awakening souls, temporary as they resolve as you integrate, meaningful, they indicate specific spiritual processes. You're not crazy. The medical model is just incomplete. And here's the liberating truth. Once you understand these are ascension symptoms, not medical problems, they often become less frightening. Sometimes they even diminish in intensity. Because fear and resistance make them worse, understanding and acceptance help them integrate. Step 1. Rule out physical causes first. Get checked. Make sure there's no actual medical issue. But once you've been cleared by multiple doctors and all tests are normal, consider the spiritual explanation. Step 2. Stop trying to fix it medically. If it's ascension, medical treatments won't work and might actually interfere. Trust your body's process. Step 3. Find support from people who understand. Connect with others experiencing ascension. Join communities. Share your symptoms. You need validation from people who get it. Step 4. Support your body energetically. Hydration, massive amounts of pure water. Rest, as much as your body demands. Nature, daily grounding. Energy work, Reiki, acupuncture, sound healing. Clean food, what your body accepts, not what your mind wants. Document your symptoms. Keep a journal. Note when symptoms appear, what's happening in your life, what you're processing emotionally. Patterns will emerge. You'll start seeing the connection between your spiritual growth and your physical symptoms. Step 6. Trust your body's wisdom. Your body knows what it's doing. Every symptom has a purpose. Every sensation means something. Learn to listen instead of fight. Your body is not betraying you. It's transforming you. If you've been dismissed by doctors, if tests came back normal but you know something real is happening, write in the comments, "They couldn't find it." Let other people know they're not alone in this experience. Let the universe know you're ready to understand your symptoms as spiritual, not medical. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. More information is coming to support you through this transformation. You found this video because you needed to hear this. You needed to know that you're not imagining it. You needed permission to trust your experience over medical dismissal. You have that permission now. Your body is telling the truth. Listen to it. I'll see you in the next video.